So now we're to the final step. And what do we know? We know that alpha contains the dot product of x0, y0 plus its original contents at step 6. At step 7 it has to contain that, but also with the product of chi1 and psi1 added to it. So what should be the update to alpha right here? Well, we could say it should be equal to x0 dot product with y0 plus chi1 times psi1 plus alpha hat. But there are two problems. One is alpha hat denotes the original contents of alpha, and we notice that alpha is being overwritten every time through. We can't access its original contents because this is just something that we use to reason with. It's not actually stored anywhere. And the second part is, hey, we would have to go and recompute the dot product of x0, y0. That wouldn't be so clever. So what we notice is that this right here is already in variable alpha. What does that mean? Well, that means that we really only need to take the product of chi1 and psi1 and add it to what is already in alpha. And that's the update step that we now have derived. Okay, so what have we noticed? We started with the precondition and the postcondition. From that we derived the loop invariant. From that, by looking at the loop invariant and the postcondition, we determined what the loop guard should be. Then by looking at the precondition and the loop guard, we determined what the initialization step should be. We then said, oh, but we need to make progress through the vectors. In which direction are we inherently going? Well, by examining the initialization step and the loop guard, we determined that. Once we had that, we could say, well, this is just an indexing step. This is like splitting the range. So what is the content of alpha after we split the range? And we could fill that in. Similarly, we could say, well, we know what state we should be in at the bottom of the loop. Let's express that by splitting the range. And that's how we got to this point right here. And then we said, oh, we need to somehow go from having this as the contents of alpha to having this as the contents of alpha. And that told us what the actual update step should be. And that's it. Now you have your worksheet all filled out.